Hey guys, so I'm making this video to help you with the 1 through 6 on the Desmos. So Tuesday's assignment was 1 through 6, and then we'll finish the rest tomorrow, which I will make a video for. So all you had to do is click on this link, and it did open up this Desmos right here. This is the first question. It says, where are you at today? So drag the point to show how you're feeling today. So all you had to do is click on this dot. Are you energetic? Are you tired? Are you negative, positive? So is it a lot? Is it a little bit? Are you in the middle? So drag the dot to how you're feeling. If you'd like to say more, you can put it here for me to read, but you don't have to. But I do want to know how you're feeling. So drag the dot. Number 2, it says answer these 2 questions. How many baseballs to footballs are there? So here are 3 baseballs and 4 footballs. They want to know baseballs to footballs. So the number of baseballs should go first and then the number of footballs. So you're going to click the one that matches. And then on the whiteboard, you should draw how you got your answer. So I want to know baseballs to footballs. So the number of baseballs should go first. So tell me what you get and then show me on the whiteboard how you know that that's the answer. And then question 2 says, how many blueberries does the cook need to make 6 pancakes? So look at this picture. 5 blueberries makes 1 pancake. So they want to know how many blueberries for 6 pancakes. So how do I go from 1 to 6? Well, I can add this 1 6 times, or it's simply faster to multiply. So one pancake is 5 blueberries. So to go from 1 to 6, I multiply by 6. So whatever I do to one, I do to the other. So I'm going to multiply the number of blueberries by 6 because I have 6 times the number of blueberries. So make sure you're showing your work on the whiteboard to get full credit. Otherwise, you will not get full credit. You'll get like a C. So you definitely want to show your work. It can be as simple as multiplying them both by 6 and showing me what you get. So 1 pancake is 5 blueberries. I want to know how many for 6 pancakes. So I need 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I need to add 5 blueberries each time I have another pancake, and I have 6 of them. For number 3, it says, what is the total number of students in all 3 grades? So we have 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. We have 35, 34, and 31. It wants to know the total number of all the students. So remember, total means to add. So you're going to add them all up and put your answer here. And you should show me on the whiteboard that you're adding these numbers, not these numbers. Those are grades. And what percent of them are 7th graders? So now, what is the percent of 34 out of the total? So I want to know what percent is 34 out of your total. So you're doing 34 divided by your total, whatever number you got for your total. And you'll get a percentage, which you can check. For number 4, it says show your work. A store had a sale of 20% off. So that's not the amount of money you save. It's how you find the amount of money you save. So we have a $15 backpack and a $25.50 purse at regular price. So they're 20% off. So we're trying to find their discount. Part A says solve this number sentence to find the amount of discount for the backpack. So they already set it up for you. So they're multiplying the cost of the backpack, 15, times 20%, but 20% as a decimal. So they want to know what is 15 times 0.20. Remember, multiplying by decimals is the same as multiplying by regular numbers. I ignore the decimal. So I'm going to ignore the point and multiply. And then I just move the decimal back at the end. So 15 times 20, well, that's just going to be 0. 2 times 5 is 10. Carry the 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. And then there are 2 numbers after the decimal, so I'm going to move the decimal back 1, 2 places. So I do get $3. So 20% of 15 is $3. So the word of means to multiply. So 20% of 15 is $3. Make sure you show your work or you will not get full credit. Part B says the amount of a discount for the purse. So this time they finished multiplying for you. So the regular price of the purse was $25.50. They multiplied it by the 20% and they got $5.10. So the discount of the purse is $5.10. How much is the sales price of the purse? So you have your regular price of the purse and you get to save $5.10. So what do I do with this $5.10? Do I add it, subtract it, multiply, or divide? So I want you guys to think about that. So this is my discount. Discount, am I adding that on or am I taking that off of the regular price? So I'm trying to find a new sales price. And this is self-checking. So you're gonna, and then show me what you do over here on the whiteboard. Show me if you're adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing the 510. That way you get full credit. And remember, it's money, so you want 2 numbers after the decimal. So even if there's not a 0 there, you want to add it there because it is money. Number 5 says, which table shows the relationship of muffins to cost? So each muffin at a bakery costs 50 cents. So 1 muffin costs 50 cents. So 2 muffins would be $1, right? Because 1 is 50 cents, so 2 of them is 50 cents plus 50 cents. So 4 muffins, if 2 is $1 and I double it, then that will be $2 because this is proportional. So whatever I do to one, I do to the other. So if I multiply by 2, I multiply by 2. So now I need to look at my tables, and only one of them has 2 muffins for $1 and 4 muffins for $2. So you gotta look at not just the first spot because these both have 2 for $1. So you gotta look at another spot. So I'll let you pick the one that matches correctly. Next, it says, what is the constant of proportionality for this table? So what do I multiply the number of muffins by to find the cost? So remember, the constant of proportionality is the same as the unit rate. So I want to know, what does K equal? What do I multiply the number of muffins by to get cost? If you don't know, you can do the cost, the bottom, divided by the top. So like if it was this table, I could do 1 divided by 2 and get my K. I could do 2 divided by 4 and get my K. I could do 2.50 divided by 5 and get my K. So you should get a number, the same number each time you multiply. Each time you divide cost by number of muffins. So what do I multiply the number of muffins by to get my cost? So 2 times what is $1? You should also see that number over here. So that's your K. And then it wants you to write an equation. So I gave you the equation. It's always y equals kx for proportional relationships. Always y equals kx. All I wanted you to do was take your k and plug it in. So this should be y equals the number you got times x. So I just wanted you to plug in the k that you got. Y equals, so if you use your calculator, $1 divided by 2 is 50 cents. $2 divided by 4 is 50 cents. So I get 50 cents each time because that is the unit rate. 50 cents per muffin, so 50 cents is my K. So 0.50 is my K. And so my equation would be y equals 0.50x. Hopefully that's a refresher. If it's not, you might want to rewatch the video. And then make sure you're showing your thinking on the board. I need to know that you're thinking and not just plugging it in. And then number 6, it says, look at this picture. A student uses 3 yards of fabric to make 1 quilt. What if the student has 27 yards of fabric? How many quilts can she make then? So if 3 yards makes 1, how many quilts does 27 make? So basically I want to know, to go from 3 to 27, what do I multiply by? And whatever I multiply by, I'm going to multiply 1 by the same thing. So because the whole point of proportional is that whatever I do to one side, I do to the other. So that's the whole point of being proportional. Whatever I do to one side, I do to the other. So you're trying to figure out 3 times what is 27. Whatever it is, you're going to multiply 1 by it. And when you pick your answer, it's going to say explain your thinking. You need to put into words that you found out 3 times something is 27. And since the yards is being multiplied by that number, the quilt has to be multiplied by that number. Remember, you can replay this video to listen to that again, but I do want you to explain your thinking. If you put nothing, you lose points. I want to know that you're thinking, not just copying. So feel free to rewind. And then number 7, we'll just say that's the end of Tuesday's Desmos review. We'll pick up here on Wednesday. So that was it for today. You don't have to turn it in because it's not due till tomorrow. We're going to finish 8 through 11, or 8 through 12, I guess. So we're going to finish the other half tomorrow. These questions came straight from the CASP practice test for 7th grade in 2019. So hopefully that kind of eases your mind a little bit about the test, the state test. If you have any questions about your grades and ARIES, they are up to date. So email me or get your missing assignments in before it's too late. We only have 4 weeks of work that we've done so far, so not too late to catch up. All right, have a great rest of your Tuesday. See you guys tomorrow.